The old mansion stood as a solemn sentinel on the outskirts of a forgotten town, its once grand architecture now marred by the relentless passage of time. The edifice loomed over the landscape, casting a shadow that seemed to extend beyond the physical realm. The overgrown garden, choked with thorny vines and twisted trees, whispered tales of the mansion's sinister past. The air hung heavy with a palpable sense of foreboding, and the atmosphere was thick with the echoes of a history best left undisturbed. Alex, a seasoned paranormal investigator with a reputation for debunking supernatural phenomena, found himself drawn to the mansion by persistent rumors of ghostly sightings and unexplainable occurrences. Despite his skepticism, a deep-seated curiosity and a desire to unravel the mysteries of the mansion pushed Alex to embark on this eerie journey. Armed with scientific instruments and a rational mind, Alex approached the decaying mansion with a mixture of confidence and trepidation, unaware that the shadows held secrets that would challenge even the most steadfast beliefs. As Alex approached the big mansion, the moon was low in the dark sky. The creaky iron gates opened with a spooky sound, as if not wanting to let anyone in. The mansion seemed to pull in the investigators, making them disappear inside. The air got colder, and it got quiet, except for an owl's hoot in the distance. Inside, the entrance was fancy, but now looked kind of spooky, with shadows everywhere. Dust floated in the faint moonlight, giving the place an eerie feeling. A weak light came from an old chandelier, but it didn't reach all the corners. Alex felt a chill as he walked, and the floorboards creaked under his nervous footsteps. Armed with tools to find paranormal stuff, Alex started to check out the mansion. Devices acted weird and temperatures changed for no reason. Strange symbols on the walls hinted at old rituals. Alex couldn't shake the feeling of being watched, like unseen eyes were following him. Things got weirder when faint whispers filled the empty hallways, saying sad and despairing words. Shadows moved on the walls, ignoring the weak light. As the night went on, a cold wind blew through the mansion, blowing out candles and making everything dark. The creepy feeling got stronger, like he was trying to trap the unwelcome visitor. Ignoring the spooky signs, Alex dug into the mansion's old records, finding forgotten journals and faded photos. The town's history, tied to the mansions, told stories of a rich family cursed by tragedy. 100-year-old scandal revealed a forbidden love, betrayal, and a vengeful spirit seeking revenge. The more Alex discovered, the clearer it became that the mansion carried the marks of a dark past. As Alex went deeper into the mansion's history, glimpses of ghostly figures in old-fashioned clothes became more common. These ghosts moved sadly through the hallways, staring at Alex with intense eyes that gave him chills. Cold spots appeared for no reason, creating pockets of freezing air that didn't make sense. The air itself felt heavy with sadness, and each step in the mansion echoed with the footsteps of unseen things. Alex, who used to not believe in ghosts, started to doubt as the evidence piled up, realizing that the line between the living and the dead was getting thinner. Things in the mansion started moving by themselves, going against the rules of gravity. Chairs slid across the floor, doors slammed without any wind, and ghostly laughter filled the once quiet hallways. Alex, who usually explained things scientifically, couldn't make sense of these paranormal events. Each moment brought more weird stuff, making Alex question their beliefs. The line between what makes sense and supernatural stuff got blurry, and Alex saw unsettling visions of the mansion's troubled spirits. With the increasing bizarre happenings, Alex was on the edge of not believing, facing a reality that couldn't be explained. The room bore witness to the tragedy that had unfolded decades ago. Torn letters and faded photographs lay scattered, each telling a fragment of the heartbreaking tale. In the center of the room, a spectral figure materialized, the tormented soul of a woman whose life had been unjustly severed. The entity's mournful gaze locked onto Alex, revealing centuries of anguish and despair that fueled its vengeful presence. Alex's every step echoed with the haunting wails of the mansion's tormented spirits. The wails seemed to close in as if the very architecture conspired against the intruder. In the flickering candlelight, shadows danced in macabre celebration, and unseen hands clawed at the investigator's sanity. It became clear that the only way to escape the mansion's clutches was to confront the malevolent force at its core. The ghostly presence, shifting between being like a spirit and having a physical form, whispered in a way that felt like claws scratching at the edges of Alex's mind. Facing the embodiment of the mansion's curse, Alex felt a heavy, suffocating atmosphere. The angry spirit blamed living for trespassing on sacred ground, its voice filled with centuries of longing and resentment. As the confrontation got more intense, the room itself seemed to struggle under the weight of supernatural forces. In a last-ditch effort to survive, Alex tried to break the curse by dealing with the root of the tragedy. With shaky hands, Alex found an old keepsake, a locket with a bit of hair and a faded photo. When the locket touched a ritual circle, the room shook, releasing a surge of ghostly energy that surrounded both the living and the dead. The mansion itself seemed to groan as if letting out the pain that had built up within its walls for centuries. As the supernatural storm raged in the haunted room, a crucial moment unfolded. The ghostly presence, faced with reminders of its past life, hesitated between anger and freedom. Alex, standing in the middle of the paranormal chaos, felt the weight of a decision that could determine their fate. The investigator's heart pounded as the line between escape and being trapped became unclear. When Alex left the haunted room, the mansion seemed to release a sigh of resignation. The once twisted hallways became quiet, and the heavy darkness lifted. However, an uneasy calm settled over the mansion, as if the lingering echoes of the past still hung in the air. The investigator, worn out and haunted by the experience, walked out of the mansion into the faint light of dawn, uncertain whether the malicious force had truly been defeated. A surge of ghostly energy swept through, and the vengeful spirit vanished, leaving a chilling stillness. The mansion's troubled spirits withdrew, their sad cries fading into an unsettling quiet. The ritual circle, once a channel for malevolence, briefly glowed before fading away, signaling the end of the supernatural chaos. Still, the question remained, was the curse truly broken, or had the malicious force simply withdrawn into the shadows, waiting for another opportunity? If you enjoyed this tale of mystery and the paranormal, don't forget to subscribe for more thrilling stories. Give this story a thumbs up if it sends shivers down your spine, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support keeps the mysteries alive, and there are more eerie adventures waiting to unfold. Until next time, stay curious, and may the unknown continue to captivate your imagination.